I'm spending the night in Santa Cruz, California at Black Pearl Cottage, which is owned by a woman named Bev Brady, and she had it designed after her favorite fairy tale book called The Wily Gnome, which her grandmother used to read to her when she was a little girl. Now, if you do rent the place, Bev will not meet you at the door. She won't even show you around. What she does do is give you a code for the front door. That way, from the beginning of your vacation, it's yours. She's not an interloper in your vacation, so don't look. Okay, so this is just like a little treasure in here with an amazing view. Right here you can see the sand, the beach, and it goes right into the ocean. See dogs playing, see kids burying their dad in the sand. Put this down, make myself comfortable. Now the outside Bev designed as the fairy tale book, but inside it's just worldly. She traveled all around the world for a year with her 2 children. The table and chairs Bev had made in Mexico. This rug is from Tunisia. And this fan is actually from Africa. And I don't know, it's just no fun fanning yourself. I need a few men. And this fireplace is actually made out of river rock. It's a local creek here called Olive Creek. See how all the rocks are smooth? So that's local, but then this is a water bottle from Morocco. Can you imagine putting that on your mountain bike? But here's something that the little gnomes love. It's a little gnome stool. Sit by the fire, wait for your porridge to be done. What is porridge? The ceiling, see how it slopes down, is made entirely of redwood. The redwood forest is 10 minutes that way, and it's beautiful. I mean, you can hike, mountain bike, camp. Someone's been drinking my wine. And actually, I need to call Rod right now. Rod is Bev's son-in-law. And Bev runs the place, but Rod takes you around if you'd like, to see Santa Cruz, to see all the sights, and just to show you a good time. So I'm going to give him a call. This is actually a private conversation. See you down at the marina then. Bye-bye. Took care of that. Now, all the art in Black Pearl Cottage is original. This is painted by a man named Dan Stolpe, who really centers his artwork around the relationship between humans, animals, and primal energies. A lot of spirituality as well. That's just all around. And also, Bev always puts out fresh flowers for her guests, which is such a nice touch. This is one of the bedrooms. This is really cozy. All the tones are really warm, reds, greens. And Bev believes solidly in having a good mattress. So all the mattresses here are A-quality mattresses. None of this like spray foam stuff you get in the hotels. I love this bathroom. Look, there's a skylight right in the middle of the tub. Oh, I'm in a Roman bath. You can rent Black Pearl Cottage as a whole, or you can break it up into 2 separate suites. The first one was the Gnome Suite, and this one is called the Neptune Suite. Just by the close of a door. I'm in a whole nother suite. This is one of the bedrooms in the Gnome Suite, and it's completely different from the other one. This is more dusty rose with floral prints, very feminine. And I love this big window. It takes up most of the wall space, and it's very low, which is perfect for little elves to jump up into your room and clean it while you're sleeping. Bev designed this bathroom after her stay in Morocco. It has all the wonderful deep colors of a Moroccan spice market, like curries and saffrons. Very exotic. This is the master suite. It has the same sloping redwood ceiling as the Gnome Cottage. And it has its own toaster oven, microwave, refrigerator. That way, in the morning, you just make yourself a cup of coffee, toast some toast, stay in bed till 12 until like the police start looking for you, but just never get out of bed. And if you do, then I would say just plop yourself on the couch and take a look at all the views that all the windows have to offer. You could be here for days. They call this the Neptune Suite because of the hot tub. And I plan to make myself a little Sammy stew a little later. This is a great outdoor space, overlooks the ocean. And this is actually a hand-sculpted table by Bev's friend Jim, who actually also plays the congas, and he's going to play the drums for us tonight at our weenie roast. This is a great place just to zone out. Rod, jogging. Right. Hey, Rod, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Sam?
Very good, very good.
Good.
Thank you for meeting me here.
Oh, sure.
Taking me on the tour.
Definitely. Did you get in all right?
I did. And Black Pearl Cottage is beautiful. And so we are about to take a jog through Santa Cruz to demonstrate how accessible Black Pearl Cottage is to all of this great city. And right now we are at...
We're at the Santa Cruz Yacht Harbor.
Uh-huh.
And it's a rare harbor in that it's a neighborhood one. It's, as you witness, you just walk right into it, right here in the community.
Beautiful.
It's,
and here you can kayak, and can you rent charter boats? I mean, can you charter boats?
Yes, there's large charters, small ones, fishing charters, rowing, sailing, of course, and canoeing, kayaking. Mm-hmm.
So we're going to jog because you are a long-distance runner, as you said, and I haven't exercised in about 4 months.
Well, I'll put you to task.
Ready to
then.
go?
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
So this is the boardwalk?
Yeah, this is one of the last remaining operational beach boardwalks in all of California.
Ah,
It's happening.
it really is happening. There's a lot of food here, and I'm a junk food junkie, and so there's too much stimulus, so we really need to run quickly out of this place. Where are we right now?
This is the wharf, and this is really popular with families that come and visit. Lots of things for kids to do, and beautiful restaurants here. Here, check this out. Look down there.
Oh my God!
The size of those
They're
guys.
sea lions. Okay, we'll move on to the downtown, I believe, right?
Sure.
Cool. Oh, okay. Cramp.
You okay?
Cramp. Cramp.
You okay?
No.
Well, what should we do? Let's go and get a margarita.
That's great.
Hey, we're actually right in the heart of downtown here.
A lot of bars.
Lots of bars, pubs,
Restaurants.
breweries, restaurants, gift and specialty stores. And it's moving all the time, actually, in fact, even in the evenings as well. In fact, right here is the El Palomar restaurant. It's also a hotel, and on the mezzanine level is the ballroom. And this is where my wife and I come to ballroom dance.
You dance? We've been jogging this entire time, and you dance?
Twice a week we come here. We do swing nights on Wednesdays, Latin nights on
Well,
Saturdays.
show me some of your moves.
All right.
All right. What? Oh. Okay, let's just walk home.
All right.
I brought the ketchup and the mustard.
Oh, fantastic.
Essential to any weenie roast. This is Bev Brady. She owns Black Pearl Cottage, and it's a family affair. Everyone runs it, helps out. Her daughter Kelly, her 2 granddaughters, Mackenzie and Cassidy, and we all met Rod, jogging, dancing Rod. But you built Black Pearl Cottage in 1981, is it?
That's right.
Well, it's just in a perfect spot. You overlook the ocean, like from every angle. You just see the ocean. It's just absolutely enchanting. And this is one of the few beaches that you can actually have a fire on the beach.
Absolutely.
It's the best way to enjoy a hot dog.
It is.
You know, and kids love it too, I'm
They do.
sure. And you like to have children?
Oh, we love it. The house was built really to accommodate kids. It was built from an idea that my grandmother gave me an old book as a child, The House of the Wily Gnome. And it's just a magical little gnome house. And children love it. They remember it for years and years.
And the views are unbelievable.
Thank you.
And why did you name it the Black Pearl?
Because it's a kind of a rare house in that it's small, in an area where most people are building big, giant houses. And a black pearl is rare, and the cottage is rare in that it's kind of an unpretentious little fairy tale house.
Do you like sharing your home?
Oh, I love it. I love it. So much fun to give people pleasure and the opportunity to hear the sea and to heal themselves and return to our source. And to share a home is very nice.
I've had a treasure of a time here at Black Pearl Cottage, a little nest that overlooks the ocean in Santa Cruz, California. Here you can spend time on the beach, the boardwalk, the marina, or you can head inland, spend time in the redwood forests. personally, I like to just stay all cuddled up and comfy and read a good book. And why not read the book that started it all? This is what Bev's grandmother used to read to her, The Secret of Wily Gnome. There once was a little gnome who managed to catch a sunbeam. He put it in a box of fairy glass and sealed the corners up, and there it shone as bright as gold. Imagine being able to build the fantasy home of your childhood. There'd be a lot more candy homes in the world. Mine would have a swimming pool filled with chocolate fudge and a candy ribbon for a slide, and then circus peanuts as floaties. And after all these years, candy still has such a hold on me. I must go back to the meetings. Anyway, Bev Brady got that chance and built her home, Black Pearl Cottage, a precious little gem found on the ocean, which she later turned into a vacation home and a place to visit her childhood imagination. A little more practical than my house of candy. Treasure in here with an amazing view. Right here you can see the sand, the beach, and it goes right into the ocean. See dogs playing, see kids burying their dad in the sand. Put this down, make myself comfortable. Now the outside Bev designed as the fairy tale book, but inside it's just worldly. She traveled all around the world. I'm spending the night in Santa Cruz, California, at Black Pearl Cottage, which is owned by a woman named Bev Brady, and she had it designed after her favorite fairy tale book called The Wily Gnome, which her grandmother used to read to her when she was a little girl. Now, if you do rent the place, Bev will not meet you at the door. She won't even show you around. What she does do is give you a code for the front door. That way, from the beginning of your vacation, it's yours. She's not an interloper in your vacation, so don't look. Okay, so this is just like a little for a year with her 2 children. The table and chairs Bev had made in Mexico. This rug is from Tunisia, and this fan is actually from Africa. And I know, it's just no fun fanning yourself. I need a few men. And this fireplace is actually made out of river rock. It's a local creek here called Olive Creek. See how all the rocks are smooth? So that's local, but then this is a water bottle from Morocco. Can you imagine putting that on your mountain bike? But here's something that the little gnomes love. It's a little gnome stool. Sit by the fire, wait for your porridge to be done. What is porridge?